I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to be using mostly drugstore products. I have a lot of Wet n Wild products that I'm going to be using and some NYX products. These are two very affordable brands. I'm going to be showing you how to use those and discussing how they work, would I suggest using them, or do I think that there's a better alternative to them. So I'm going to start out with my face, and I'm going to go in with priming my face with the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation Primer. And it's right now it's coming out like water, which I don't understand that. It should be coming out like a gel, there we go. Now we got kind of a gel base. So I'm just going to use this like I would my other primers in my problem areas. First off the bat, the water squirting out, I don't know what's up with that. It feels more oily based than gel based, whereas the Smashbox Studio Skin, or I'm not sure if that's what the brand is. It's Smashbox, I know that. It's more of like a silicone like gel, but as far as feel goes, it feels kind of oily, which I don't like considering I have oily skin. Next up, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Coverall Color Correcting Palette. If you have problem spots on your faces, this is supposed to be really good. Also with this, I am going to take the Wet n Wild Large Concealer. I don't know if this is the large or the small brush, and applying it. So how this works is basically yellow to cover up your dark circles, purple spots, like bruising looking spots under your eyes. The green is to work for any red spots you have, breakouts, so I'll be applying it like down here where I have some breakouts. The purple is for any yellow spots, discolorations, and then the white, of course, is a highlighter. I'm just going to be using the green and the yellow. And this is a cream texture, so it might even be better if I applied it with my finger. I don't know, we'll see. So we're just going to apply it to the under eye. And once I get that applied, I'm going to rub it in with my finger and kind of blend it out. Always remember to blend your products, because if you don't blend this out and you just put foundation on top of it, you're going to see like your yellow or your green underneath. Actually, I'm not going to use this for the green spots. I'm going to use my finger for that. So that's what the green looks like. We'll put it there, kind of tap it out, blend it out. Got quite a few red spots. I'm working on getting a new skincare regime. So when I get that, I will let you know how it works. Because what I'm using right now just is not working at all. If you see me keep looking down, it's because my mirror is down below my camera. Also, if you notice this video looks a little different, I do have a camera now instead of using just my phone. I'm also sitting at a different spot in my apartment. Let's go ahead and blend this yellow out under the eye. And you kind of just want to tap it to blend it out. You don't want to like rub, because that's going to cause your eyes to get all red. I'm going to be using my Sephora foundation. I did not find a foundation that I liked. Well, I was wanting to try out from either Wet n Wild or NYX. I'm sure there are some great ones. I just haven't got one that I really want to try out yet because I'm loving this so much. If you want me to try any out specifically, please let me know. But I just really love this one. So I'm going to apply this and be right back. Okay, so I did not get any eyeshadows from Wet n Wild, but I did get their large and small eyeshadow brushes. So I'm going to be testing those out using one of my eyeshadow palettes that I already have. So this isn't really about like what I'm putting on my eyes, more so how the brushes feel, how well they work with the eyeshadows and stuff like that. First I'm going to test out this large one and just kind of see. One thing I've noticed about all of the brushes is they all feel very soft. Like none of them are like hard or anything like that. I haven't noticed any bristles or anything falling out of them yet. That's my big concern with, you know, drugstore brushes, is the bristles falling out. But this is really soft, and I like that, especially because this is just to place the eyeshadow on, and I'm going in with a light color, so you know, it's hard to disappoint with a brush, you know, that you use just for a light color and all over the lid. So I do like these. I was a little worried because I'd seen some reviews after I bought these brushes that weren't so positive, but thus far I'm not having any issues with them. I seem to like them pretty well. One thing that I did not get is a fluffy crease brush. So I'm just going to be using one that I already have. It's affordable as well. It's from Eco Tools, so they sell it at Walmart too. Just not really something I'm spotlighting in this video. Now I'm going to be using the small eyeshadow brush. One thing I'm looking for from this brush, again, it's soft, but is how well it picks up the shadow. Does it really help to pack on the shadow onto the lid? If I'm having to go back through 5 or 6 times to pick up shadow, then it's not exactly what I'm looking for in a brush, but we will see. So let's start out. I'm going to be using this like bronzy purple shade that is very beautiful. I think it picks up pretty good because that was just one time into the palette and putting it on there. And it picks up pretty darn well. So overall, I think this is a good brush. I mean, it packed on the color on the lid really well. It's soft. It's, like I said, there's no fallout. So I like this brush. I'm also going to be cleaning brushes later, so I'll give an update once I've cleaned them out. Because then that's when kind of your cheaper brushes, you'll have a lot of bristles fall out then when you're cleaning them. Whereas the newer ones, they don't. So that'll also be a kind of telling sign of how well these brushes are. Next, I'm going to talk about this graphic marker eyeliner. And it looks like a magic marker. I mean, when I first got it, I threw away the box that it came in already, but I was like, is this a magic marker? Like, is this a magic marker? Seen one other YouTuber try this out, and they said that because of this large end right here, that it should be good for doing like a wing, because you can just tap it. But you definitely want to make sure when you're putting your liner on that you have it turned sideways where it's thin and not the thick way, or you're going to have very bold eyeliner. Unless you like that, then go for it. Personally, I prefer a thinner line and a little bit of wing. I never really do wings, but we will test it out with this one since that YouTuber specifically said that it was good for that. So we're going to go ahead and go in. And this is a little bit harder to put on, and also the top doesn't fit. What point is it if the top doesn't fit? It's a little bit harder to put on than most of my eyeliners, especially that Essence one that I love so much. So let's just see how we do. I think this is one of those eyeliners that I am going to have to like pull at my eyelid just to get it in there good. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that because this is just not working out like this. See how it's already so like messy? It doesn't really want to glide very well. Oh, now it is. Now it will glide. Now it's gliding for us. So let's see how this does with just putting that little wing there. And of course you don't want to leave it like that. You want to go back in and fill in the wing. I feel like I'm coloring a picture right now with my magic marker. I don't know how I feel about this one. Maybe if I try it out some more. Because that's a pretty intense wing, and I feel like if it was skinnier, it might work a little bit better. Let's try it on this side. And I'm actually going to start with a wing and then go in. See if maybe that helps out. well, it definitely glides better when you hold your eye down, which is not really a good thing because then it stretches and causes you to have, you know, your little crow's feet. I don't know. You tell me. If you're good at doing wing eyeliner, go for it. I'm not really good at it, which is why I never do it. So. But I definitely prefer my Essence one to this one. So since I don't want to take up a lot of time in this video, I'm just going to skip everything that's not a Wet n Wild or NYX product. So, I'm only going to have like half my face matte. But that way I get all the products in, reviewed, and show you how they work out. So, this is the Wet n Wild Highlighting and Concealing Pen in the shade Ivory Into You, which I think is a very cute name. This has the little feather and it's a twist up, so you gotta twist the color up in there, which it's not twisting up in there yet for me. Oh, there it goes. Slowly but surely I can see it moving up. Slowly but surely, so. But once you have it twisted all the way up, you won't have to do it anymore. Alright, so I'm just gonna go under my eye with this. It's a very lightweight feel. Anyways, back to the concealer. My camera died. It goes on very lightweight and creamy, and then I'm just gonna pop it up again to do this other eye. I'm only having to twist it once to cover an under eye, so I like that. You know how I am about my products, trying to use as little as possible. And we'll twist it one more time, and we'll do down the nose. Well, let's see if it'll do everything. One more time to do the chin. And of course the Cupid's bow. So I like this. It goes on smooth. Let's see how it blends out. So taking my beauty blender, I'm just going to blend this out. And I got rid of my wing in case you hadn't noticed. I wiped that away with some makeup remover. It looks like it's blending out pretty well too. Although, I think the one I'm using already is a NYX, so it's cheap as well. But this one I think was cheaper. I'll have to look and compare the prices. My lid's not one. There it goes. Alright, so it blends out good. It goes on smoothly. It's not using a lot of product. However, it does have like a tiny amount of product in it. It's only got 0.05 fluid ounces, so I'll have to look at the price of my NYX one and compare the cost and the amount to it. But it works really well. Also, now I'm going to be setting my face with a new product. I've shown it in my last two videos, but I didn't name what it was. It's actually the NYX Mineral Set It, Don't Fret It Matte Finishing Powder. If you've seen my Hits and Misses October video, you know that I tried the NYX translucent powder in the white, and I did not like it at all, but I do like this. This is the skin tone powder. It works very well. Go ahead and just set all that and let the face bake. And if you ever get confused about some of the terms I used, I had a friend ask me the other day what baking is, which is fine. Not everybody knows, and I didn't know for the longest time. It's basically where you allow the skin to heat up and the powder to kind of just set everything in place and matte it out. So this is good for me because I have oily skin, so it helps to prevent it from getting all oily throughout the day. It just sets it in place and helps to set the face, and while it's sitting there, it's baking from the heat of your skin and absorbing. Does that make sense? While this is baking, I am going to show you some swatches of lipsticks I got from Wet n Wild. I got 4 lipsticks, 3 of which are from the Mega Last lip collection, and then one of them is from the silk feel, silky, something silk collection. So I'm going to put all these on my hand, and I'll review the shades with you and their names in case you like them and how they kind of feel, because I'm obviously not going to be able to put all of these on my lips during my video. So these are the shades, and this first shade, this kind of orangey shade, is called Sandstorm. It's from the Mega Last Lip collection. The next shade is called Cherry Bomb. I really like it because it's not like a bright deep red, but it's kind of like a purpley red, but not too purple, and I think it's just perfect. The next one is called Mochalicious. This is my favorite thus far. I thought it was going to be a little bit darker when I ordered it, but when I put it on my lips, it looks wonderful, so I'm actually going to be using it later on the video. And then the Silky Finish one, which of course applies like silk, is called Breeze. And I may do it on top of the Mochalicious. So this is what they look like. All of these were very affordable. I will review, unless the price is below, and link you to the Wet n Wild website, which is where I got all of these products. You can find them at your local drugstore, such as CVS, Rite Aid, Walmart. But if it's not available there and you really want it, you can get it off of Wet n Wild Beauty's website. Now that this powder is kind of set on my face and baked, we'll just dust it away. I know some people that has dry skin also bakes their face. So it's kind of whatever works for you. If you're going to be wearing your makeup a really long time, then I would go ahead and bake the face just to kind of set it. Alright, I have two highlighters from Wet n Wild. Both of them I have heard many YouTubers talk about. This one right here with this wild pattern is called Boozy Brunch. And this one here is the Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and it is in the color, oh, I think I tore it off. It's either Precious Petals, I think it's Precious Petals. This one has a very soft, smooth feel, and this is what it looks like on the finger. I'm going to put it below the lipstick so you can see. This is the highlight right here. It's a very pretty highlight color. And then the Boozy Brunch right here. You can see I already played with it. I had to swatch it. We'll do it on the other finger. It's kind of more of a gold tone highlighter. And so I'll put that just below the other one so you can kind of see them together. So they're both very beautiful. One's more of a gold tone, the other one's more of like a neutral tone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do one on one side of my face and the other on the other side of my face. Oh, I forgot. I am going to be doing contouring because I got a contouring brush from Wet n Wild. So that is something I'm going to be doing. I thought I wasn't going to be. But let's test off the contour brush from Wet n Wild first. So I'm just going to get it into my, and of course I'm using my Hoola bronzer from Benefit. And we're just going to put that on. I don't know if it's the lighting over here is different, but the color looks different of it. Maybe it's just how the brush picks it up. I'm not sure. I do like how it's angled, so you've not got like a, you know, odd shape to your contour. So, but the bronzing brush I like as well. So, whoever done the rating of the brushes that I saw, I don't agree with them at all. And then, of course, the highlighting brush. What I like about this is it actually comes with this little slip that keeps, like, the brush in its shape because you want it to fan out. So, you're going to pull it down, and as you can see, it fans out. And I'm going to do the Boozy Brunch on this side, and then I'll do the Precious Petals on this side using a different side of the brush. So, we're just going to go in here. Tap off any excess that we have. Girl, look at that highlight. Yes. Love it. Now we're going to go in with the other side with the Precious Petals one. Make sure I'm using the right side. Oh my god, I love both of these. Both of these highlights are amazing. Oh my gosh. So this one's more of a gold shimmer. So this would be good for people with darker skin tones, definitely. And this is more of like a light pinky shimmer. So this is perfect for my skin tone. Oh, I love them both. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to go in with this brown color on my lips, which is the Mochalicious. And as you can see, it is like the perfect brown for me and my skin tone. It's not too dark, it's not too intense. These glide on great. They have like a creamy feel to them. And then just to kind of brighten it up a little bit, I'm going to take this silky one in the shade Breeze and just go over top of it. That is gorgeous. I love it. Love it. Of course, you can use Breeze by itself. It's very beautiful on its own. Very simple. Got a little shimmer to it. But I love this look together. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about any products, any other products you would like me to try out, please let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all my latest videos. And thanks for watching. Bye.